How's it going, people? Uh, Liberal Hill. Gotta turn some lights on. Do I have to turn lights on? Picture be looking pretty good. I think it is. Anyway, I'm going to clean these glasses off. Change the title, and we'll get into the topic. You want to give me 1 second here, folks. All right. All right. All right. Got the woman's name. All right. I guess it was going. This would go under film. I guess. All right. All right. All that's out of the way. All right. So let's talk about this whole controversy about um, Lashana Lynch becoming the new 007, and the next Bond film. Um, and I feel like a lot of people who are commenting on her being all right. I'm back. I don't know why that happened. Let me just make sure everything is where it is. All right, yeah, it just kicked me off for some reason. Anyway, all right. So, like I was saying before, Loretta Lynch is becoming the new 007 in the next Bond film, and it has a lot of people upset, and the self-hate, which we'll talk about, and it pretty much tells me, and after watching Spectre, I guess that's probably what got me kicked off. The first thing um, is that a lot of people are just talking about this without even watching any of the Bond films, because after watching Spectre, all of this makes sense, and even in the Bond universe, it makes sense to replace Bond with not even a black female, but anybody. People are just triggered because it's not a white guy. That that is the basis of racism, because if you look at what MI6 is in the movie, is a ever changing organization where one person is in the field. They don't say, oh, just one white guy is in the field. No, it's the top agent in the field. Yes, I know typically in the older movie it was just one white guy. But think about it, in those days, you didn't have a lot of black leads, either male or female. So moving into this modern era, why would it be above your thinking to think that, hey, a black British woman would be the top person in her field, especially at the end of what was movie Spectre. Which, let's talk about Spectre. Um, Decent movie. I've seen it before. Like the 007 movie in general, it is the epitome of doing the same thing over and over again, and expecting the same results. Okay, let's go with it. Starts off with him killing somebody. It leads to something. Um, Car chase. Finds a woman. She hates him, but then she ends up sleeping with him. They defeat the bad guy, and then they kill him. But in this one, they kind of switched it up because they didn't kill the main bad guy. But I'm not. I hate to do a spoiler, but come on, the movie's been out for like what, 5 or 6 years. Uh, 5 or 4 years. Anyway, there's this part in the movie, like toward the end, where James Bond, he's on a boat, and the head of Spectra is flying away in a helicopter, and he's shooting that little pistol, that little tiny pistol, and he takes down the helicopter. So you mean to tell me that that the main guy of this organization, he didn't put bulletproofing on some of the most vital parts of his helicopter? And James Bond is just like an incredible guy. He's an incredible guy. That he shoots this helicopter from, like, if you've seen the movie, you've seen the distance, and he hits the motor with pinpoint accuracy. Is that where we're going? Like, just the Bond films have always lived in some kind of alternative reality, but that I saw that, and I just, oh man, I come on, you hit that from that far away with that, come on. Then at the end, Bond, he quits MI6 or the 00 program, and also in effect, the 007 doesn't exist anymore. In these sequence of movies, 007, the program is done. There's no 007. He's gone. He left. Um, let's see what else. He gone. He left. Um, let's see what else. Oh yeah, they were about to put that program, but it was with Spectre. They took it down. But still, there's no 007 program, mainly because James Bond in the movie, he did things that were outside of the program that caused it to be shut down. So, with him leaving at the end of the movie to start his new life, but the bad guy, his brother, his stepbrother, gets locked up. Eventually, or obviously, he's going to get out and cause pain to James Bond. With James gone, are we to believe if the program starts back up, that's what we're like, oh, well, we can't start it back up because we don't have that James Bond. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna put it. That's not how it works in the military. Even in the movie, they tell you that's not how it works. The lady M, who was like the I guess top handler, she died, and they replaced her with a guy. And guess what? His name's not something else. ZDE. It's M. M. Mother. Why? Because he's the top guy. And when you're the top guy or person over the organization, your name is M. When you're the top agent in the field, guess what your name is? It's not 008, it's not 006, it's not 001, it's 00 fucking 7. So when a black woman takes over that position, what does that mean? She's the top agent in her field. And by you saying, oh man, I can't believe she's 007, that's inherently racist. You're saying that a black female or black people in general couldn't be the top person in their field. How is that unbelievable? And also, this movie is, I always said this is like backtracking because I think it was like Moonraker or one of the other films. They led up to something like James, he defeated like 4 or 5 bad guys, and then he got to the main guy, which is like in this one, and they were all called something. I think they were called Spectre also, or something Octopus. No. That's it. The films leading up to Doctor Octopus, because Doctor Octopus was the main bad guy, and this is just like a retelling of that. Anyway, um, yeah. So James Bond is all the way. They have the new black female agent, which makes sense. I've seen one guy on here. He was talking about, oh man, you guys weren't you guys were triggered by Sarah Scarlett Johansson playing the girl from Ghost in the Shell. Um, First of all, two completely different things. And I know he was talking about how she is an Asian, and the major is Asian, or maybe she's not because she's a robot, or cyborg. Anyway, that what he threw out was just complete barnacles, because, like I said, it's an agency where people take over different positions. No, they won't hold a position. They shouldn't hold a position. If it's a real military secret organization, oh man, we would give you the position. I mean, you're the top person in your class. You do this, you do that, but we just gotta hold that position for a white guy. He was like, yeah, because people were mad that she wasn't Japanese or something like that. No, people were mad because Scarlett Johansson didn't look anything like the major. I'm not talking about race or anything like that. She didn't. I'm talking about her physical attributes. Her hair didn't look like the major. Her, makeup. Her overall demeanor in the movie. She played was like, I'm so scared of the world. I'm a robot. Does people love me? And the major was not like that. The major was a harsh ass. Like, that's why she was the leader of the team. She did think she was a ferocious fighter. She uh, gave tough talk, spoke her mind, and Scarlett Johansson did none of those. It wasn't about her not being Asian. It was about her not being the best pick for the major. I mean, there were very there were better options to be the major and Ghost in the Shell, and they picked Scarlett Johansson. Just just no. What kind of comparison was it? I don't know who the hell that guy was to even do that kind of comparison. And anyway, what was another? I already went over this, but I saw my why does she have to be 007? Because she's the top fucking agent. Top agent gets the 007 title, and it's racist slash self hate. I'm still here. It just faded out. Is racist slash. I'm going to get off this before it kicks me off. Um, to say that a person could not be 007 because they're black, especially with all of the things I went over to state why having a black 007 makes sense. Also, I mean, let's be honest, man. And this 007 movie, what what could what did Daniel Craig as 007 do that anybody couldn't do in the movie that he did? Like the only thing I could see that he did was like what, have sex with women. That's pretty much it. Like the black female who's gonna be obviously, fighting. That's something that can obviously be put on camera and everything like that because, oh man, I can't believe that she took down a big guy or whatever. You wouldn't believe that a black top agent at MI6, the best agent in her field, would be able to have hand-to-hand combat experience that could kill people or knock them out. How? And I know there's some guy there. Oh man, I can't believe a woman's 007. I could take her. Motherfucker, you couldn't take the top female in the Marines, and you're actually believing yourself. Oh man, I could probably take the top agent in the London MI6 secret agent program. That's the kind of reality people have in their heads. Um, see what else? The fighting, the shooting, all that could be done by a female. Like I hate to bust people's bubble, but come on. Um, I mean, what are you not gonna get in the 007 film that you get? Oh yeah, she's not gonna sleep with women, and if she does, it's gonna be lesbian. I mean, excuse me for wanting a double agent with a little more action or anyway, that worked that out, man. I mean, I remember like a couple of years ago, people were like, "Man, I'm tired of James Bond movies. They're all the same old format," which they are. Oh man, I need something hot. When the Bourne conspiracy, the Bourne trilogy came out, people were like, "Man, that's how James Bond needs to be, putting hands on people." And I wonder if, like, this is the real test. If they had just picked a regular white guy for James Bond, and since they're starting a new program with the double O program, if he hadn't been like a suave guy, if he had just been some big guy, like just no gadgets, just probably shooting a little bit, but also cracking people. I'm talking about just I don't know who they would have there, but some big bruising guy that was a deviation from the 007. Like where how people have 007 in their mind, would there be so much controversy? You know, Idris Alba, would they have controversy with that? I know, probably so, man. People are like, oh man, 007, he's supposed to be a white guy. He's supposed to be a white guy. He's always supposed to be a white guy. Which I keep going to that point. No, it's like say this with me. 007 and the program. The people are interchangeable. They've showed this to you time after time after time in the movie. When people die, their positions aren't filled by, hey, well, M was a woman, so let's make her another woman. No, they changed, like I said, they changed her with a male. So if 007 left that field, uh, oh yeah, we gotta replace it with a white guy. No, it's the top. I just it just goes around in a circle, man. And people's argument to why they need to be a it needs to be a white guy always comes back to, oh man, it was a white guy in the 70s and the 60s, so why they couldn't make a white guy? Because the times change. They're forcing SJW is social justice warrior to keep up with the times. Really? Really? Is social justice warrior to keep up with the times. Oh man, that's unbelievable, man. People do know that women serve in the military and are a part of programs that women in the FBI, women undercover. I don't know about women secret service. I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but there are women in high-ranking positions in organizations around the world. Like I think it's China or it's some place where uh, a guy, he might be a dictator, he might not, or he might be dead. He has an all-female bodyguard, and I don't think any of one of them are jokes. So where are we getting this thing to where people think that women can't be top bodyguards or elite killers? Like, where does that come from? Only a man could fire a gun. It A baby could fire a gun. Firing a gun is nothing. Uh, Only a man could kill somebody. There are women serial killers like on death row. You do know like things like this exist. Like I don't get their reasoning. Like they say stuff and then they expect you to believe it, and it has no basis in reality or to where the movie is. I don't understand it. I mean, especially as like black guys. As a black guy, you would want this to happen because for one, if it's a revolving door of Asians, you would have everybody would have representation as long as they're British. Now, if it was an American, that would be completely different. But it's a woman that's British, regardless of her race, that's taking this role. What's the problem? Because you want to live vicariously through James Bond and get some movie pussy? Like, really? Is that really all we're holding on to in these Bond? And by the way, the Bond movie was okay, but come on, man. It was the 24th film, and it was like luster, man. You gotta switch that shit up. Like I said, it's the same thing, man. You need something to shoot some life into this film franchise. It wasn't a bad film, but come on, 24 films in, and this is the best you can give us. Come on. The, I knew every plot hole. I knew everything was gonna go on, and nothing really surprised me until the end with the helicopter. With the guy shooting the helicopter. And I, it's just it's deplorable, man. Like, yeah, that's an interesting word because most of the people that are complaining about this film as a word that accurately describes them. Anyway, uh, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I'm going to go see the film, and that's another thing. People are already hating on the film They don't know what the plot line is. I pretty much know the plot line. Like she's the new agent, but probably Daniel Craig's gonna come back in because they killed his wife, they killed his girl or whatever. He's got to take back the reins to get some revenge, and he'll be doing the same shit, or he'll seduce the black woman because oh man, my wife died. I'm so sad. Oh, new pussy. Oh, new pussy. Oh, huh. And then everybody be happy and everything like that. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. I mean, people are working up a frenzy for nothing. Really. Like when I think about it like that, they're just working up a frenzy for nothing. Like Craig's gonna be back in the role. Like the killer's wife. I have to get revenge. It's on pussy, 007 pussy. But now I'm taking 007 back, and we're back to the same. But then again, he said Craig, the real person, not he said that he doesn't want to do this anymore. So please tell me to stop. All right, all right, all right, all right. So he's okay. He's okay. So he said he doesn't want to come back and do this. Lady's taking over 007. So I guess he's gonna come back to the agency, get their help to kill the guy. His brother kills his wife, and then she's gonna relinquish the reins over to the lady, but she's gonna also be the agent and everything like that. I guess. I mean, that's the only way. Not unless they just do something crazy like, oh yeah, James Bond comes back. The lady helps him get some revenge. But we're gonna promote a secret white guy there. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, tell me your thoughts, man. Do you care? I really don't care because, like I said, the James Bond films, they need a shout out. They need something different. And in logic, this makes sense because I'm not gonna go over it again because it's the agency and the military. Oh man, he was the top white guy, and he was the top guy. He was white, so we always have to promote a white guy to staff sergeant. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys later. Birdman hand rubbing out of here. Play boy.